If you are looking for something to wear and you can't find it, I'm hoping that this video will help you out. The first thing I found that I liked was at ZARA. And ZARA have this dress with bow and rhinestones, and it's $39.99, and it's this black plunge neck dress with a bow in the middle, and it's short, and they've styled it on the model with a pair of tights, which I think looks quite sweet. I really enjoy this dress because I do love a plunging neckline, guys. I think that is really, really nice. It looks like it's going to be super low though, so you probably are going to need some boob tape and some double-sided tape. I also enjoy the bow. Bows have been popular for a few seasons now, but for this party festive season, I have seen so many dresses with bows on them. Dresses and bows are going together real bad, and I have seen them everywhere. So I think this is probably a more subtle interpretation of that, but I think it's really sweet. It looks like the material used on the bow on the front is kind of, you know, that meshy kind of embellished material, which I think is just really nice. I think it adds a bit of dimension to the waist of the dress. All of it is a yes, and for $39.99, it's definitely one of the more affordable options that I've seen of bow dress. You know, the bow dresses tend to be a bit more expensive, and I do like that this dress has the bow at the front because I've been seeing a lot of bows on the back, right? So I think that this is a nice play on this trend. Next on my list is this bow front satin mini dress, and it's from H&M. I did a video recently on H&M's Christmas party edit, and they have so many really, really nice dresses and separates at quite reasonable prices actually. And this dress along with their short fringe dress are probably my top two picks from this collection. This dress again does have a bow on it, but as with the ZARA dress, I really like the way that they've kind of made it a bit interesting, right? It's not just a bow slapped on the back or a bow, you know, slapped somewhere. It's kind of like a body bow. And I really, really like that. I actually was not able to find this dress in store, but they do have it available online. It looks really nice on the model. She does just look like a little gift. And I think maybe if you wanted something that wasn't super clingy, maybe even if you were expecting or something like that, that this kind of tunic style dress is a good option. It looks like it's going to be super comfortable. Even if you get like a food baby, no one's going to notice. I just think it's really pretty. It is quite a statement-y dress though. I'm not sure that you'd be able to get tons and tons and tons of use out of it, but for $69.99, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's a reasonable price. I definitely think it looks a bit more expensive than that. So yeah, I thought that this was a nice option. And actually just check out, you guys can check out that video. Check out H&M's party collection in general because they do have quite a few gems in that collection. Next, I was thinking of those of you who are maybe a bit more like me, maybe a bit more like me, and maybe at Christmas time, maybe you've got a party to go to, but you don't want to be like super, super, super dressed up, or you don't want to put a dress on, or maybe you want to be a bit more subtle or something like that. So I came across this velvet sequin pencil mini skirt at M&S, and I like this skirt. One, because I like the embellishments. I do like a bit of embellishment that has a bit of dimension, kind of looks light but also kind of looks dark at the same time, warm but shiny. You know, I like that kind of embellishment on dresses and skirts. It's £89, but I think this skirt is going to be very versatile. I have a top that's similar that I picked up from H&M that has embellishments all over it. And literally every Christmas, every November, December time, I'm pulling out that top and putting it with maybe a skirt or a pair of trousers or something, under something, over something. So I've used that top in so many different ways. I think you can get a bit more use out of picking up more sequin separates than you can from picking up like whole entire dresses. So I thought that this was a nice option, even as they styled it on the model with like a strapless top. I think that looks nice. Or they've put it with like a jumper. Maybe if you don't have a Christmas party to go to, but you're at work and maybe they're doing the festive things at work, at the office, you could put this on with a pair of boots and a black turtleneck and kind of give a bit festive, right? So I thought it was quite versatile. I really liked it, and it's M&S, it's going to be decent quality, so I like that one. And then also I found this satin bow dress from And Other Stories, and again it has a bow, but it's kind of in an unusual way, right? It's not just any kind of bow, it's like a side hip bow, right? I really like it. It is £125, so not super affordable, but again, because it's a skirt, I think you can do mix and match with it. You could put it on with a red top, you could put it on with a black top, you could put it on with a corset, you could put it on with a long sleeve top. You could wear it with tights to make it a bit more modest. You could wear it without tights. You could put a heel on it if you wanted to. Like, I think there's just loads of different ways that you could wear it. I do enjoy that it's red as well if you wanted to add maybe more colour. For party seasons, I'm always just drawn to black. But if you wanted to be a bit more fun, then I think that this is a really sweet option, and it looks like the bow is quite structured, and Other Stories always do a good job with quality as well. So I think this could be a really nice standout piece in your wardrobe. I wanted to give you guys a full, like, if you are going for it, it's party season, I want to do the absolute most. I want to wear all the sequins, all the fur, all the things, which isn't my usual vibe. Sometimes I do, right? And I found this dress at MESHKI called the Franca, the strapless bow mini dress. And maybe I have just been seeing way too much Wicked promo, but I actually really love the green. I wouldn't say like green is one of my top favourite colours for dresses at all. Actually, I don't think I even own a green dress in this shade of green, but I think that this dress is stunning. I think it's really, really nice. It does come in a white, but the white, I don't know, white always gives me bridal. So for party season, I probably wouldn't be drawn to the white one, but the green, yes. I would do as they have done with the model and pair it with some gold. I think that looks very, very nice. It looks very expensive. I actually think that this dress style with, you know, the bow at the bottom of the skirt is a dupe. I have seen it at Rotate, but this dress is £209, and I actually think that's quite decent for this kind of dress. Again, it's a play on the bows, right? Because that's everywhere, but it's kind of more like a relaxed bow at the bottom of the skirt, kind of highlights all the sequins. I just think it looks really, really nice. But I would pick up this dress if I really wanted to make a statement. If maybe like I was hosting the Christmas party, or it was something that was black tie and it was super, super dressed up, then I would probably go for something like this. And I would probably pull my hair back and put on a pair of gold earrings, a really, really simple pair of shoes, and just let the dress speak to everybody for me, right? Also at MESHKI, they have a more subtle option, which I thought is quite sweet, which is called the Genie. And it is this diamante halter midi dress. I know it's got an open back, but I'd say that this dress is quite relaxed, an easy to wear dress. I do like that it's kind of a nudie colour. You know, no matter what your complexion is, it kind of gives like just body underneath it. You'd probably need some double-sided tape, but it's kind of cut on the bias. And I do like the size and the colour of the sequins or the diamantes. Very nice. I think it could double up as like a birthday dress if you needed it to. It kind of just looks like, you know, like if you just want to look like an embellished cup of coffee. £159. I think that's on par with what MESHKI usually offers. It does also come in a burgundy colour, which is very, very trendy. I think that the burgundy looks even more festive. So if you wanted to do something that was maybe a bit more specifically for the party season, a bit more specifically for Christmas in particular, then I think the red really gives that. Next, I have a very expensive one for you guys, because I know that there's some of you somewhere out there, right, looking for an expensive dress that you want to splurge on, right? So I wanted to give you guys an option too. If you were looking to super splurge, then I have found this Carolina Herrera dress. And of all the designers for this particular season, with the trends that we are seeing, Carolina Herrera is definitely going to be one of my top picks, right? She does very classy lady, very much bows, very much silk, very much satin, and I love that. So I had to go to her, and she has this off the shoulder velvet mini dress that is £3,950. And it has bows at the shoulders, guys. Chef's kiss, beautiful. Love it. Love, 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 love it. It looks like the main part of it is a velvet. It is a stretch velvet with silk at the arms, guys. If you want to blow a whole bag on a dress, then this, I think, is going to be up there for me. I like that it's understated. I like that it's not too embellished. Again, my go-to is going to be more like a simple dress, and then I'm going to just zhuzh it up with accessories, right? So depending on where I was going, I would just put on a really nice embellished shoe. I probably wouldn't do too much up here because it's got the shoulder detail. So I'm probably more likely to put on like a really nice stud, put my hair back, put on maybe a bit of a glittery shoe, and just let the dress do the talking. I actually wish it came in like a red. I think it would be absolutely stunning in a red as well. So next I've got another dress. For those of you who aren't really fans of feathers, because I know that feathers can sometimes molt and get everywhere, if you didn't really want that, then ruffles are a very close feathery cousin. And Other Stories have this ruffled tube mini dress, and it has ruffles just running across the top, right? And I do like a bit of detail up here. I feel like it frames the face really nicely. They also do have it in red, which is an online exclusive, so I'm not sure that you'd be able to find this in store. And they don't seem to have many pictures or model with this one, but my intuition says that this dress is going to be good. I think maybe the only issue you might have with it is length, but outside of that, the ruffles look very healthy, and I do enjoy the more classic shape that it has. It is £135, which I think is reasonable. It does give very, very party season though, so I'm not sure you'd get tons of versatility from it, but I think it's a very nice option. Okay, so next on my list I have this dress from House of CB called the Tip. I actually want to go in store and try this dress on. I love the bows, so it's got more bows. There's more bows, but these are at the shoulder, which I think look quite sweet. I do like the way that it looks kind of lacy, almost like it's got cutouts in it. It's quite sexy. So I think this would maybe be something more that I'd wear maybe with hubby, maybe if we were going somewhere together to celebrate Christmas or the New Year or something like that. I think that this would be nice. It's £199. It's just super, super festive. So if you were looking for something that was super festive but wasn't necessarily sparkly, then I think that this is a nice option. Then if you were someone who was looking for separate, H&M, again, in their party edit, have a couple of blazers. They have the rhinestone embellished blazer, and they have another blazer that has embellishments that run along the bottom. Those are my two top blazer picks from their Christmas party collection. I think they're very nice, very easy to wear with a skirt, trousers, shorts if you wanted to. You can check out my full review of those items in this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.